Hey everyone! Today's gonna be the blaster that I think gives the meaning to the X-Shot Insanity line. It's gonna be the X-Shot Insanity Mad Mega Barrel. I'm your host Dave, welcome to Tag. The X-Shot Insanity Mad Mega Barrel. I mean, this thing truly looks insane. X-Shot really excel in clip-fed and drum-fed blaster. And for this one, they basically mix both together. They made us a big ring cylinder clip drum hybrid to go into a pump action, which I guess it's Slamfire 2. This thing is not that huge. Got a very nice silhouette that reminds me of the Orbit, which I really like about this blaster. And looks like this drum is separated in different sections. So let's not lose any more time and go on the table to open this thing up to see what it's all about. Because this drum would be humongous on this thing. This box is completely huge. I mean, this Mad Mega Barrel with this long ring drum, it is a big blaster looking at it. Not that much for it because there's quite a lack of stock looking at it, but I mean, it's a massive one, it's a blocky one. Let's free it from the box so it's gonna fit better on the screen, and we're gonna check that thing out. It's gonna be a quick look on the table, then I'm gonna do a real full chronograph on this thing, and then we're gonna take a more outside look because this thing is huge. Okay, there was a lot of stuff to unhook into this box. We have the 72 dart, we have two 36 package. Again, not enough dart to fill out everything because this drum alone is 72 dart. This thing is a pump action 72 dart drum blaster. This is pretty much amazing. But if you add those little dart holder, you don't have enough to fill them, and normally X-Shot gives you enough for everything. That's only a small complaint. Now let's try to put this ring drum together. Is there a place? Yeah, okay, there is. Okay, there is a place to insert that drum in, meaning it's gonna be rather easy to install. Let's try figure out that thing. Oh my god. Converting that thing to half dart is gonna be fun. There will be a lot of dart posts to remove on that thing, but promise I will do it eventually. This is gonna be a project. Okay, seems too old. It's kind of a loose, but it's secured at the same time. Okay, and the last one. So everything kind of locked together. Now, filling this blaster. It's gonna be kind of a task. Let me fill that out, and then we're gonna go with an outside view to talk about what I see here, because there's no way I can show it to you on the table. Well, that thing is impressive. I mean, look at this silhouette. This thing is right out of a comic book or a sci-fi movie. I really dig this thing. Yeah, okay, functioning. The prime feel a little ratchety, a little cranky, but blaster is soft. I had the same kind of experience as with the Manic, where the plastic was very thin. I mean, this handle is flexing. I really think X-Shot went super economical, super frugal on their plastic for this blaster. Nonetheless, it is working, but it feels flimsy. I could just rip that thing off if I wanted. But this thing, rather easy to install. You really just have to put it in line and slap it there, and it's working. Plus, there was no mention, but There is slam fire on this thing, and it worked like a turbo fire slam fire, if I might. And this is like an evolution of this turbo fire, turbo advanced blaster with the pump action and the big, huge, giant drum. Because the turbo advance with the turbo advance and fortress with the 40 round drum, but it was a 40 like a 20, and then you select for the other 20. It was not a continuous fire. This is 72 dart. I mean, if you try to slam fire the whole drum, your arm is gonna get tired quicker than you're gonna empty this drum. This is really a nice profile. A little wobbly, but doesn't seem to skip, doesn't seem to miss. But again, I can't stress that enough. It's okay maybe on rigidity here, but in some place it just feels soft and thin. I don't get that thing. This is a toy for kids which are gonna play outside, play rough with it, bang it in the wall, bang it in the corner, and this thing might break. I'm kind of afraid because this is cheap. I saw knockoff blaster with better plastic than this handle. The handle particularly, this flat black plastic, feel really, really soft. This is basically a series of 6 clips. Similar to what Ikshot do with the other clip blaster, like the regenerator, but all connected together with an angle, and it works. It really works. I mean, I really dig this one. With a cool sci-fi paint job, it's gonna look crazy because this design is rather unique to them. This is the only blaster in the Ikshot Insanity that I think don't need the attachment to look insane. You just need to have it, load it, and by itself, it is in the right series. It's a real Insanity blaster. Let's go for a chrono test, then a fire test, then we'll come back for a quick final word. But I really dig this thing. I just think it should have needed a bit more plastic inside so it will be more rigid. Okay, let me try to do a good chrono test on this Mad Mega Barrel, because this thing is so huge I had to like replace my microphone somewhere else and my camera. Let's try this thing. This is good. This is very good. So we have a minimum of 82.6, a maximum of 92.4, and an average of 86.7 FPS, which is right on with what we are used to with Ikshot Blaster. Well, in the end, the Mad Mega Barrel. I think it's worth it. This was a 40 Canadian dollar blaster. I paid 30 Canadian dollar on sale at Toys R Us. I think this is a worthy blaster. I mean, how wrong can you go with a 72 round drum with slam fire for a blaster? This thing is really fun. A little on the cheap side, but I'm pretty sure there is a way to upgrade it and reinforce it. My only concern is really the thickness of plastic, because the plunger tube and dash or the spring seems decent inside, because we have 80, 85, sometimes closer to 90 FPS with this thing, even more with slam fire. It's like we're pulling the plunger a little more further back, so it slap a little harder when we shoot. Other than that, this have a killer look. I really like the silhouette of the orbit, and it kind of reflect into this blaster. This is the same kind of silhouette, but with a kind of thumb hole stock, even if the stock is a little short. but I think it's worth the price they're asking for it. Yeah, I think that's it for this small video. In the meantime, you can always follow me on Facebook and Instagram at ThatOldNerveGuy. Please leave a like and comment, subscribe for more content. Don't forget to hit that bell so notified for my latest video. This was Dave Fatag. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.